I am on a mission. Over the last few years, fast food prices have basically skyrocketed. Do you remember when a McChicken was only $1? Well, now I think it's like $2.39 or something like that. And whenever me and my wife don't feel like cooking, which admittedly is more often than it should be, we go eat fast food like everybody else. And most of the time, our order comes out to more than $20. But I think I found a loophole. Kids meals are much cheaper, so I'm going to spend the next 3 days eating nothing but kids meals. And we're gonna find out just how much cheaper it is. So without further ado, our first kids meal comes from McDonald's. Bag secured, ladies and gentlefish. We're in the back of my car right now because I just got this car and I haven't quite figured out the filming situation. The main thing I'm trying to figure out with this YouTube video is to see if you can go to a fast food restaurant and eat for cheaper and still be full. I got a 6-piece nugget kids meal, which came out to a grand total of $4. Let's try the drink first just to see if it's good. I got a chocolate milk. You can actually get like a Sprite or whatever you want, but I haven't had chocolate milk in years, so I'm gonna have a chocolate milk. Chocolate milk taste test. Let's try it. It's chocolatey and it's milky. I don't know what a good chocolate milk tastes like, to be 100% honest with you. This is the funniest little, how many fries is that? Maybe 9? I mean, it's a McDonald's fry. I'm happy with it. But also along with the fries, as a side, you get apples. How healthy is that? There's 3 apple slices in this. Although I will say I'm disappointed with just 3 apple slices. This looks, is that safe to eat? It's got acne on it. If there's acne on an apple, is it called apple knee? Thank you for laughing. I'm not gonna eat this one. I'm actually just gonna put that back and just not risk it. Also, thank you for noticing, I got a haircut. I'm officiating a wedding this week, and I didn't like the way my hair looked. Before the entree, it's toy review time, and I was happy to see that it is a Minecraft toy today. It's a pink box. Can I open it? Oh, that's cute. It's got like a little sheep. I don't know what else you're supposed to do with it. Oh gosh, it's falling apart. This toy gets a 2 out of 10. All it is this. Am I supposed to just put this on my desk? If I'm a 9-year-old, I don't have a desk. Now that disappointment of a toy is over, chicken nugget time. I'm just curious if 6 is gonna be enough to fill me up. I am broken. I am down here on my knees. Which emotion? That was actually really good. I'm really happy with myself. Kids meal number 1, completely deleted. And honestly, I feel full for now. Ooh, I don't know if you guys know anything about filming in cars, but you can't have the AC on because it messes with the mics. And it's really hot in here right now. If we go just based off how full I feel right now, McDonald's is gonna get an 8 out of 10. I actually feel quite satiated. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat really bad. Okay, I will go ahead and blast the AC in this car, and I'll see you guys when we go to place number 2, Subway. Based on the lighting, you would think, oh, it must be nighttime. No. It's 2 p.m. We're actually under a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know if the mic's picking up the rain, but it's raining really hard. And as any Ohioan would do, I went outside to go look at the storm, but look at this lightning I saw. Oh my gosh. I personally thought that joke was funny. I hope you did too. Anyway, I have beef with Subway now, so let's talk about that. Here's the video of me ordering my food from Subway.
What kind of subs can you get with a kid's meal?
Did you notice that I said kids meal? I want to know what's in the meal because I want the meal. I did not get the meal. I got the 1/4 of an inch sub. No toy, no milk, and no applesauce, which was supposed to come with all this. I just got the sub, and it was $4. You remember when a whole footlong was $1 more than this? This is what a kid's sub looks like. This is really sad. This is like a kid's loaf of bread with some toppings is honestly what it is. But I'm not here to judge the taste of things today. I'm just here to judge whether or not it's filling. So I'm gonna eat this and find out. Now, since I didn't get the kids meal, I didn't get a drink, so I'm treating myself to a Dr. Pepper Zero. Where's the logo? There it is. ASMR time, come on, here we are. Oh, that was nice. Whoa! That was close. All right, I'm gonna eat this. Enjoy a time lapse with some music playing. Taking a time out on the time lapse. I need a napkin. Oh, they gave me one. We're good. I am broken. I am down here on my knees. Which emotion? Food deleted. But on a fullness rating, how full do I feel? A lot less than the McDonald's meal. And the McDonald's meal was the same price as that. So the brown paper bag that is Subway, you are gonna get a 4. It really wasn't like that filling. Without further ado, I'll see you at dinner. So it's a little bit earlier than I was hoping to have dinner, but there's a reason why. There's another round of storms coming in. Shocker. Welcome to Ohio. So I took my break at work so that I could get the food before the storms came in. And on my way to get my food, you could literally see these storm clouds coming through, and those are a little scary looking. But for dinner, we have Chipotle. And I have disappointing news about Chipotle, and it would hurt little Nate's heart. There's no toy. I mean, are the companies getting cheap on us or what? Anyway, that's neither here or there. Yeah, it's Chipotle time. No one else is gonna understand why I call it a Chipotle, but my little sister used to call it Chipotle when she was a kid, so that's what we call it. Anyway, let's eat. Subway did not fill me up the way that I hoped, but I have a lot of high hopes for Chipotle for one reason. Not only did I get my food, but I also got a bag of chips. I didn't pay extra for these. This is part of their kids' meal. You get a whole bag of chips. And for the drink, we have an applesauce. Or that's not sauce, apple juice. And for the food, we have a build your own taco set. I chose chicken, sour cream, and fajita veggies. It just sounded like some good stuff. I feel like I'm getting a lot of food compared to the other places thus far. I don't have the math in my head right now, but here is the amount of money I saved compared to my normal Chipotle order. All right, well, Chipotle has its first L. My taco shell broke. They gave me two, but like one of them being shattered kind of shatters my heart. This is the inner workings of taco number one. Now let's take a bite. It tastes like a taco. If I gave out scores for how easy something was to eat, this would get a 0. Since my other shell broke, I'm just gonna dump all this onto this plate and eat it like it's a taco salad. Or I can put everything on it like a tostada. That's what we're gonna do. And this is how you work with what you got. I am broken. I am down here on my knees. Which emotion? And there goes the main meal, or the entree, I guess is a better way I could have put that. I guess I can taste test a chip for you. It's good. The worst thing about an apple juice is opening the freaking straw. All right, that's it. All right, I'm a quitter. I'm getting scissors for this. But Nate, if the kids can open it, why can't you? Okay, they're better than me, I guess. Time for an apple juice taste test. Yeah, it's all right. It tastes like apple juice. As far as fillability, or how full I feel, Chipotle's gonna get a 9. And the reason I'm doing that is because I feel about as full as I do from that as McDonald's, but I still have an entire bag of chips that I can snack on. And at the end of day one, the best toy that I got was a pink sheep from McDonald's, because it's the only toy I got. I don't know if companies are getting cheap or what, but we need to start a movement. Bring toys back to kids' meals. That's my rant. I'll see you guys for like lunch on day 2, I think is how it's gonna work. Yeah, we'll do that. It is now 1:05 a.m. I just got off work and I just wanted to give you an update that I am in fact hungry. So day 1 is not starting off with the greatest track record of can you eat only kids' meals for your meals and be fully satiated. I started this morning by waking up a lot earlier than I wanted to, and honestly, it was kind of rough getting up. But I did what I had to do. I pet my dog while I was at it because she needed the love. And now we're here in my living room where it's time for lunch on day 2. I know like just a couple seconds ago in the video, I said I was hungry at 1 a.m. last night. Here's a weird phenomenon that I've never been able to figure out. I was hungry last night, and then I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and now I'm not hungry right now. We only got one toy yesterday, which kind of sucks. So today, one of my main goals is hopefully to get a toy. And we're gonna start that quest today with a place that I really just don't love all that much. I know a lot of people do. I'm not a fan. We're going to Popeyes. All right, I usually don't like angles like this, but I really didn't want to sit in the back seat again. And I'm still trying to work out where I can film in here. But the bag is secured, and I got a mac and cheese kids meal because that sounded awesome. We did get an applesauce, which we were supposed to get from Subway, but you know, Subway didn't want to do that for us. Well, that's really good. It's like really, really cinnamony. I have no idea why it's cinnamony though, because it says the ingredients are apple puree, and lemon juice. That is it. There's no cinnamon in this, so I don't know where I got that from. There's no toy in here. Come on, dude. We need to start a movement because toys need to be in kids' meals. It's like half the point. This mac and cheese better make up for not having a toy. And wow, it looks incredible. Look at that. It looks like Chick-Fil-A's, but maybe better? We're gonna find out. When was the last time you used a sport? Oh my God. Man, I don't know if it's better than Chick-Fil-A's, but it's pretty dang good. And to wash it down, they gave me a Minute Maid apple juice. Isn't this the same thing I had yesterday? This kid's meal is a grand total of $5.49. It's not as much bang for your buck as Chipotle's. I will 100% say that. I gave Chipotle an 8.5, I think, so we're gonna give this an 8.4. Popeyes, I may not love your chicken, but by golly, Miss Molly, you make amazing mac and cheese. And I'll see you guys for lunch, where we're going to Freddy's. It is now lunchtime, and I have to pee. Not that you needed to know that, but I just kind of wanted to say it. You know what we got to drink? Another apple juice. It's kind of becoming a staple. This is my kids' meal from Freddy's. It cost me like $6.75, which is not cheap. And I did the math already, but I believe the savings compared to what I would normally get here is like $5.50, which isn't great compared to some of the places. We have a decent sized fry. Actually, quite a few fries. Quick fry taste test. They're cold, but that's okay. And a hot dog. Oh my God, is there a toy? Is that a toy? All right, forget the hot dog. I actually didn't think they were gonna have a toy. I'm quite happy. It's a sticker. Yay. I mean, maybe it's really a fun sticker. Let's find out if it's like maybe super awesome. It could be like the coolest sticker ever. Nope. Nope, no, it's not. Oh, I mean, it's not bad. So you get a bunch of stickers and then you can customize what this girl looks like. All right, it is almost as hot as my wife in this car right now, so let's get to eating. How good is this dog? Ooh. What in the world? This is a good looking hot dog. Look, it's all like greasy and you can see all the grease, which is usually the sign of a good hot dog. And the bun is like a piece of Texas toast, like from Cane's or something. That's a really good hot dog. And it's not a small dog either. Look at that. I am broken. I am down here on my knees. Which emotion? That was a good hot dog. That was my first ever Freddy's hot dog. Apple juice taste test. See if I can get like a good shot of me putting the straw in. Like, bam. Ooh, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. It was all right. Not Popeyes so far, I think, has had the best apple juice. I gave Chipotle a 9, and I gave Popeyes an 8.4. I'm gonna say this is about as filling as Popeyes was, at an 8.4. Next time I see you guys, we will be building our Freddy's sticker packet. I am now at home in the office, and in case you're wondering, yes, I did get to pee. I know that was your guys' first worry, but your second worry is, what about this sticker pack? How pretty can we make this queen? So as you probably remember, this is what she starts out by looking like. Keep this in your brain, because she ain't gonna look like this for long. I'm about to style her up. Honestly, I think we're ready. It's time for the grand reveal. 3, 2, 1, boom! That is our cool guy, girl, Sunday queen thing person. I told you to remember what the other one looked like. Now she looks like this. I'm pretty sure we made her cool. Now that I think about it, the Mona Lisa is a priceless piece of artwork that's hung in one of the most famous places in the world, and this should replace it. As far as a toy rating, this is gonna get a 3. It's boring, but you actually get to do something with it, unlike the last toy we reviewed. After much anticipation and honestly, a little more hunger than I thought would happen, the bag is secured. My wife brought me my Chick-Fil-A kids meal. She works at Chick-Fil-A, so this was also half off. Thanks, Chick-Fil-A. First things first, I feel like I jump into the food too fast. What we really need to look at is the toy. It's a bunch of puzzle pieces. It's like a bunch of triangles that you put together and it makes a thing with animals on it. Nice. Well, I guess if I was going to give the toy a rating, which I am going to give the toy a rating, I would go with the 1 out of 10. We have, first and foremost, we have a mac and cheese. So now we can literally compare it to the Popeyes one we had earlier. And then my entree is a 6-piece, right? 6-piece? 5-piece grilled chicken nugget. It might be my favorite mac and cheese in the world. I can't remember if I said that I liked Popeyes more this morning, but I changed my mind back. Chick-fil-A is where it's at. And the real star of the show, Chick-fil-A sauce. Dude, I could literally put this on dirt and it would make my life happy. The correct way to eat a grilled nugget from Chick-fil-A is to dunk it in so much Chick-fil-A sauce that you're actually adding on all the calories that you thought you were saving by getting grilled nuggets instead of fried ones. I'm incredibly happy with the food I just ate. Now the real question, the question we've been testing this entire video. How full am I from eating this? I'd say I'm probably about a 9 on the full rating here. The only way that I can consider it a 10 is if like it was comparable to my favorite meal. And when I go to fast food restaurants, I order enough food to make sure that I am stuffed type full. Before we move on to day 3, I just want to let you guys know that Jesus loves you. And if you don't have a relationship with him, there is nothing he wants more than a relationship with you. I believe it's in John where it says that no one gets to the Father except for through Jesus. And I want that for you more than anything. And if you're in need of prayer in any way, shape, or form, please feel free to comment on this video something I can be praying for you for, or shoot me a DM on Instagram because I would love to pray for you. Another thing that I would love is to move on to day 3 where we can have our lunch. It is time for lunch on day 3, and do you have any guesses where our lunch is from? Any guesses at all? I left a hint on the screen for you. All right, I'm tired of keeping it a secret. We're at Burger King, and the bag is secured. I ordered an apple juice with this, you know, as I have been doing the entire video, and we did not get said apple juice. So just know, when you go to Burger King, you might not get your apple juice. Oh my God, we got a toy. I think it's George, I think his name is, from Peppa Pig. Okay, no child is gonna be able to open that. It's George. He doesn't move or anything. It's kind of more of just like a figurine, and then he came with stickers. I will do this later, not right now, and then I'll show you what I decorate George to look like. I believe the kids meal here was $5.59, and compared to what I would normally get from Burger King, in the very few times that I would eat here on my own, this is how much money we saved by getting a kids meal. I got a double cheeseburger meal because I hadn't got a cheeseburger anywhere yet. I've kind of been sticking to a whole lot of chicken. And honestly, for a kid's burger, this is a little bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Without further ado, let's, this is my first Burger King burger in a minute. There is something about a char-grilled burger that I don't want to say is better than McDonald's, but it definitely has its place. I am broken. I am down here on my knees. Which emotion? And for the side, Burger King gave me onion rings because I asked for onion rings. And if you've never had a Burger King onion ring, there's no real onion in them, and that almost makes them better. There's something about these. It's like onion adjacent.
Onion essence.
Woo! Oh, that was really hard to eat in a really hot car. All right, as far as how full I am, I'm definitely not as full as I was at like Chipotle. We'll give it a fullness rating of a 6.5. Hopefully it holds me over until lunch number 2 of the day. Speaking of lunch number 2 of the day, let's go do that.
Before I forget, I did end up putting the stickers on the Peppa Pig toy. I gave him a Burger King shirt with a trumpet and a camera in his hand. Yeah, this wasn't great. 3.5 out of 10. And then my mom suggested that we go get lunch at a place that I couldn't eat at, because if you haven't noticed by now, I'm only eating kids' meals from fast food restaurants. So everyone got their food, and I just sat there, salivating over it.
That looks really good.
It looks so good.
And while they all ate, I enjoyed what looked like an old Western movie, I guess.
It is time for our second to last meal of the challenge. I have my little sister with me, and we are at Sonic. Not the Hedgehog, but the restaurant. You would think my little sister, who is old enough to get kids meals and not be looked at weird, like some people, we would get her a kids meal here. But we didn't. We got her a milkshake, and she's quite happy with that, right?
Yeah.
You gotta give me some more if you want to actually be in this video. You gotta be like,
Oh yeah!
all right, that's gonna hurt my ears when I'm editing. For the kids meal from Sonic, we got a corn dog kids meal because I like corn dogs, and I don't know, it just sounded like something different that I haven't eaten yet in this video. Of course, for the drink, we got another Minute Maid orange juice, or this isn't orange juice, this is apple juice. It came with a toy! Thank you, Sonic, for actually giving a toy, unlike some of these restaurants that don't know what kids actually like. But the name of the game is the corn dog, which I was trying to open real beautifully, but it didn't work very well, and I just got crumbs all over my new car. All right, let's find out if their corn dog is any good at all. I've never had a Sonic corn dog, and quite frankly, I don't eat here a lot. Oh wow, that's awful. It's hard to chew. It is intensely rubbery.
But you're still eating it?
It's all I can eat. I got no other choice. Next up, we got some tots. I've actually never had the tots from here. I only ever get the fries, and then I get the cheese to go with the fries. Oh, these are actually amazing. They're like super salty, which is the way I prefer them.
ASMR with the crunch.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. As far as a fullness rating, I'm sorry, Sonic, not the Hedgehog. You're gonna get a flat out 3. Like, that wasn't filling, and it wasn't good. This meal cost me $4.39, which I did the math on what I would actually get if I was coming to Sonic regularly, which isn't often. I saved $7 by getting a kid's meal rather than what I would normally get, which honestly is a pretty decent saving. But now we have a toy to open. This looks like a My Little Pony knockoff. I have no idea what this is. It is mermicorns. Are these mermaid unicorns? So let's find out what we got. Oh, we got the cotton candy mermicorn. I mean, it's kind of cute, I guess. It doesn't have any moving parts or anything. It's literally just a stationary mermaid unicorn thing. So this is gonna get, I guess, a 3. It's kind of fun that it's a mermaid unicorn, but there's nothing more to this other than I could set it on a desk. What would you give this of a 10 on how fun the toy is?
1, 2.
Oh wow, we got a harsh grader over here. Even the actual kid in the car doesn't like this. Sis, before I go to my last place where you will not be, is there any final words you want to give to the viewers at home?
God loves you.
She just yelled into this mic, so that's how you know she means it.
So it's been very busy since my last meal. I think it's been like 4, maybe 5 hours. I'm officiating a wedding on Sunday, which actually should be today if this video comes out today. I hope it does. Our final meal for this video was supposed to be at Wendy's. Nuts. Nope, sorry, no nuts, just Wendy's. But when we got there, we saw that the line was so incredibly long that it just was not gonna happen. So my wife actually figured it out and she goes, I know another place that has kids meals. Ladies and gentlefish, we are tasting the kids meals from Arby's, which if you've seen my most watched video, you know that Arby's has really good mozzarella sticks, but how are their kids meals? Let's see if they can win another challenge. For my side, I got 2 potato cakes because these honestly just kind of look like hash browns and, well, I like hash browns. We also got another apple juice, so we have an apple juice review coming up. To go along with that, you can get one of their sliders, which is honestly kind of underwhelming considering I was able to get a full burger at other places. Oh yeah, I got a cup of cheese because as you guys know on this channel, I love cups of cheese, and I feel it in the bag. There is a toy to review. Why is it so hard to open? We got a burger, I guess. Oh wow, this feels like extremely cheap. Are you serious? It's another freaking sticker pack toy. Why does every place do these? I think it was McDonald's that used to have like the spy toys and stuff like that. But now we just get little cheeseburgers or roast beef sandwiches that we get to put stickers on. But let's see if it's filling. I hope it is. I won't lie to you. It's really good, but it's just so tiny. But we have potato cakes that we're putting in cheese, so let's hope that's good. Okay, that hits. That hits. Bro, I know so many people who don't like Arby's. It might be the most underrated fast food place. Also overpriced fast food place, but underrated nonetheless. Time for the apple juice review. It's probably just gonna taste like every other apple juice I've had thus far. Oh no, that sucks. Oh my gosh. It says no added sugar. What it should say is, this does not have any sweetness to it at all. I was hungry before I ate that, and then I ate it. You saw that happen. You can confirm I ate that, and I am here to announce I am slightly less hungry than I was before I ate that. All I got was that tiny little slider and 2 potato cakes. And as much as I enjoyed the food that I ate, I am still like looking for more. I'm still kind of hungry. I am forced to give that no more than a 4 on the fullness rating. I am disappointed with how little they put in that meal and still charge me $5 for it. We have a toy review to do. Let's put some stickers on him and see if he doesn't suck. I am broken. I am down here on my knees. Which emotion? I have finished my creation. There he is. I made him cross-eyed. Then I made the artistic decision to put a band-aid on his head because Arby's, you hurt me today. 2 out of 10. This is not a good toy. Ladies and gentlefish, I come to you at the conclusion of what I believe will be around a 25 to 30 minute video. If you thought the video was too long, that's my bad. I did talk a lot in this one. But if you're still watching and you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, then you probably should. Because if you're still watching, it means you probably like this video. And if you like this one, you're gonna like all the ones I've already made and all the ones I'm going to make. It is time for some results. After 3 days of eating nothing but kids meals, I can now answer the question of can you eat just kids meals and be fully satiated? The answer is maybe. It really depends on where you're going. For instance, if you went to the 2 restaurants that we ranked 9s the best places to get a kids meal from, as far as how full you'll feel at least, Chipotle and Chick-Fil-A are an amazing place to get a kids meal from if you're trying to save a little bit of money. But one of those does stick out from the pack, and it's Chipotle, because when we went there, we saved $8.25. So not only was Chipotle the place that I felt the most full, it was the place where we saved the most money during the entire video. Second place was Arby's at $8 even, but I wasn't very full there. You kind of just saw me cut a promo on them a little bit ago. But if you count the savings throughout this entire video, over 9 trips to fast food restaurants, we saved $57.95 eating off the kids menu. In conclusion, is it worth it to save the money and get a kids meal? Overall, I would say probably. When I was filming the intro, I forgot to give you the full stats of everything. So on the screen right now, here is how full every single place made me on a scale of 1 to 10. And then here's how much money we saved from place to place. And then arguably the most important stat of the video, who had the best toy? And I wish my answer could be none of them because none of them were good at all. But technically, the best toy happened to come from Sonic, the magic unicorns. I forget what they were called, like magicorns or something like that. I don't really remember. So that's it. That's the conclusion of the video. Like I already said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you watched it this long and you're not subscribed, I highly recommend you do it. And just like always, don't forget, Jesus loves you. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody.